right, days off. Some plans to head south, maybe ride some iconic mountains, but we'll see what happens. I might change my mind halfway through it, you never know. Probably gonna do a little bit of work on the truck, do some lights, do some interior stuff. Mud pumps and stuff, these front ones, they're working good, but I gotta do the backs. I'm missing some coverage there. Well, I just got confirmation that I'm on the ferry from Prince Rupert to, where is it, Port Hardy, Bear Cove. Got the truck all cleaned up. Gonna go ahead to Prince George. I got some little things I gotta install just to seal stuff up. So it's looking good and clean, but I'm gonna do some sealing, messing around with this little hole here, everything through here. Then I got a soft drop tailgate thing I gotta put on as well. Replace these so I can lock both sides, because you can really just open it if just one's locked. But I think that'll be a pretty nice day. We're about an hour and a half drive to Prince Rupert. Hopefully it's not raining there. See how everything works out. All right, check the fuel prices, and I guess we're off to Prince Rupert. Hopefully it's not raining, because it only rains there from what I hear. I've been there twice and it hasn't rained, so maybe the third time I go it's not gonna rain. Guess we'll see. Bet the waterfalls will be ripping though. Pretty cool. Stop and take a look at those. Maybe get the drone charged up. Some drone shots. So I figure since it's spring, waterfalls will be looking sweet. I'm gonna take off to Exit Falls up here. I guess I don't remember exactly where it is, but I'll figure it out. It's just beyond this rest area I just passed. It is so windy right now. I hope there's no trees down there. I hope there's no trees down on the way back, because I currently do not have a chainsaw. But I think this is the pullout. Falls. Probably one of the biggest waterfalls I've seen out here yet. It's not too far, I think it's 20 minutes or something. Down a dirt road. I'd recommend bringing a radio when you're driving these roads, because you never know if they're hauling or what. And it's not fun to come around a corner and see a logging truck. I was making my calls, but I guess Buddy didn't think to make his calls, because he said he's never seen anyone on this road with a radio that isn't a logger, so I had to back up and let that truck by. You know what, I really enjoy the space of a 1-ton, but I'm so over the ride quality of a 1-ton. If I could, I would have put a lift on this thing already and try and soften it up a bit, because doing stuff like this in a truck that's designed to tow 25,000 pounds isn't very fun. I even took out a sway bar end link to see if I had to soften it up a bit. Still not great. Still not great. Well, that's a cool waterfall. Go check that out quick. It's definitely one of those moments that you're like, oh, I should bring bear spray, but I'm not going far. Truck's only right there. That's what they said in the scary movie when they got murdered. He's flowing pretty good. Come on up the route. Whoa. Oh yeah, baby. That's great. Super cool. By the way, you can drive into this. Well, last I checked, you can drive into it. It might have changed since last year, but I don't think it has. Definitely one of those I could have rode my bike in here moments, but sometimes you gotta off-road the truck a little bit, even if it does ride like a lumber wagon. There's another sign that says bridge load limit 1 ton. That's a problem, because I'm like almost 4 tons. Hopefully that that's not true. There's a large hole in the ground here. I would have just washed my truck and then there had to be puddles. Oh, and branches. Well, I passed all these signs that said 1 ton bridge. That is definitely not 1 ton. It's probably more like 4. So I don't know what those are there for, but you're fine. If you're doing anything in most of the backcountry, especially northern BC, bear spray, bring it with you. It's 92% effectiveness. Guns are like 77% because people miss and whatever, all that stuff. I was pro gun for a long time when it comes to bears, but I've recently listened to a couple podcasts and read a couple things that bear spray is your best friend when it comes to being out here. Just try and talk a lot and kind of make some noise while you're scooting through this stuff, because pretty much every single bear attack the person has been alone, like myself. You want to make some noise and just keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled for anything moving in the bush. You want to be ready for it. Oh, X2 Falls, baby! God damn, that's a cool waterfall. A lot more tame than last time I was here. I'll throw a clip from last year. How's she, boys? It's a lot of water. But this is a lot more tame than it was last year. Wow. One of my favorite things to do coming to the mountains is like just looking at the ground and being like, holy, the waterfall was ripping so hard once upon a time that it flew down here and made all these washouts and kind of uneven ground. I'd love to see it then when it's just roaring. Okay, we're done messing around. It was a pretty good detour, I can't complain. Off to Rupert now. So I think I said at the beginning it's like 20 minutes in. I'd say if you're gonna do the whole trip here, it's gonna be about an hour if you kind of move at a steady pace that I do, in and out to check out the one waterfall, hike to the top, and then drive back out. Probably an hour, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I think there's a hiking trail somewhere up there as well. Do a little bit more exploring, but I don't have time. I'm gonna go get my truck set up. So. That looks like rain towards Rupert. One thing about this drive from Terrace to Rupert is there's so many waterfalls. When I first drove through, I was like stopping and I was like, oh, waterfall, oh, waterfall. And then it got to a point that I was like, wow, I need to stop stopping at waterfalls because there's one every literally 2 minutes. So there's one over there, there's another one over there, there's probably a couple over there. It's a lot, but I'm not complaining. It just catches you off guard. You don't usually see this many waterfalls down the just some views you can't beat. Mountains and a rain cloud. I'm just easily satisfied by mountains and a rain cloud. This is something I always thought was kind of weird. Main highway leading to Rupert. Train tracks in the middle of it. Strange. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Ooh, hate to hit that chunk of rock. Hey! Oh, I was gonna go to the brewery, but it seems to be very closed. That's a bummer. Oh, it's like shut down. Bummer. Well, gotta find somewhere to eat. Not too sure. This is Rupert, by the way. Kind of got distracted driving in, thinking about life. Kind of want to go for some seafood. That's a cow umbrella. fitting for the town that rains all the time. Food. I need it. A21. I've stayed here before. Alright, I was gonna do my mud flaps, but I don't want to do it without taking off my tire, and I don't have jack right now, so I'm gonna seal the back because when I wash the truck, it's got such a bad leak. I got mud all over my curtains. No one wants mud on their curtains. Cut for the right size. Oh, it's 5 in the morning. Gotta get up, catch the ferry. It's actually pretty warm in here. I'm kind of surprised. Thought it'd be a little chillier, but it's not bad. Time to wake up the neighborhood. Sorry, everybody. Seems to be I'm not the only one heading to the ferry. I guess I'm a little longer than 21 feet with the bike rack. Let's go line up. Morning for a sail. Yeah, it's definitely one of those I love living in my truck moments. Probably could have prepared better, but whatever. Hopefully no one wakes me up in the morning. Oh. Tomorrow I need to find some bike trails. I don't need to, but I do need to figure out what this stench is in my truck because it's got this weird smell, so I'm gonna bring these to the laundromat, get them washed hopefully, and then head south and find some bike trails as per my channel. See you tomorrow.